Swole Benji here. Today I'm going to teach you how to get your mount in Elden Ring. This is something you can do at the very start of the game. This is the tutorial little area where you start out at. And then as soon as you step out here, you are technically into the world. And what you want to do, of course you want to grab the Grace, very first thing. But what you're going to do is you see at the top of the screen you have that the compass. Run directly north. Now there is a big scary golden guy on a horse. Don't worry about him. You see that little church building right up ahead? It's just maybe 50 feet away, 100 feet. I don't know how many feet that is. Meters, kilometers, whatever your measurement is. Just run to that thing, okay? Don't worry about the golden guy on the horse. He's not going to hurt you. We can just run in here, and there is another Grace to grab. Now, this is the church Grace. Again, it's not very far. And we're going to go ahead and grab that. And then we're going to follow the road, all right? But first I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab this smithing stone for later. And, well, there we go. Got it. Okay, cool. So now it's kind of north and to the east. You see where this little glowing light is pointing at? Just kind of follow it. Or you can follow this road. I'm going to follow the road and ignore everything along the way. Now, I'm going to give you some tips on if you end up in combat, how you can regenerate your stamina. So, I'm going to run by this guy. It's going to put me in combat, or rather, I'm just going to poke him, and that puts me in combat. So you can see my green bar is now eating stamina, alright? If you want to regenerate your stamina, just tap the crouch button, and then tap it again to uncrouch, of course, so you can move fast, and you will get that stamina right back. There's no need to stop. Anyway, just continue to follow this road. Now, you can follow the road and then turn left at the fork, or you can just see that Grace. We're going to run to that one. As soon as we rest at this Grace, it will trigger a cutscene where we will get Torrent, which is the summonable mount. And you may be thinking, Swolbenji, why are you making a guide on how to do this? This is like something everyone does at the start of the game. And the reason why I'm making a guide on this is because it's part of a larger guide. So I can skip, like instead of making a 2-hour-long guide video, I can just make little segments and then link them all in the description. Alright, so once we rest at this Grace, we're going to be visited by the maiden. I'm going to skip the cutscene, and she's going to ask us if we want it or not. Just spam through the dialogue, or you can pay attention to the lore if you want. And then she gives you the spectral steed whistle, seed whistle, and you're going to use that to be able to summon your mount. And I didn't mean to click whatever that was. I actually passed the time, but whoops, whatever. That's because I was skipping dialogue. Anyway, so if I hold Y or triangle on controller, and then press, oh, I don't have it bound. So I'm going to bind it real quick by going to the pouch here, pressing Y, and then going to the steed whistle, putting it right there on the pouch. So now when I hold Y or triangle on PS4 controller, PS5 controller, and press right on the D-pad, I can summon the mount. And this is how we're going to get around much, much quicker into the world. Anyway, so that's a quick guide again. This is just a small piece of a guide for a much larger guide I'm working on. That's how to get the mount immediately in Elden Ring as soon as you enter the world. This is the first thing you should do on every new character, every time you start this game over. Unless you're like Internet Historian doing a no horse run, or you have something against riding on mounts, you should do this at the very start every single time, alright? And then, of course, if we teleport back here to the church, we can go ahead and pick up the spectral little dingy-ding summoning bell and some 3 wolves by talking to this snowy witch girl. Okay, and we're just going to skip the dialogue here. And I know this is a tutorial on how to get the mount, but this is also how to get the Spirit Calling Bell for free. You don't have to pay for it, and the Lone Wolf Ashes. And then with that, you should begin your Elden Ring journey doing whatever it is you want to do in this game. I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. If you want to support me financially, there is a join button down below where I will have exclusive videos that are too good to release to the public. Mostly for MMORPGs and multiplayer games, not so much Elden Ring, but if you want to support me regardless, I do appreciate it. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. Daily videos, and again, this video is a piece of a puzzle to a much larger guide I'm working on.